Good evening, my name is Cindy Quintana and I'm here today to deliver a persuasive speech to encourage and inspire individuals to strive to make changes in their daily routines and lives to help our environment, especially in aspects of climate change and global warming. Before I begin, I do want to leave you with this quote, or I want you to keep this quote in mind as I progress with my speech. The quote is, "The earth we share is not just a rock tossed through space, but a living, nurturing being. She cares for us. She deserves our care in return." This quote was by Michael Jackson, by the way, if you were wondering. I just also want to establish that you may be thinking right now that it's too late for you to make a change. It is never too late for you to make a change, and it is never too late to make a good deed, especially for the earth. And think, if you make the first step in making that change, others will eventually follow. There's always someone who looks up to you or someone who admires what you do, and that right there will eventually cause a ripple effect. So I want you to keep that in mind as well. I'm going to go ahead and go into what types of things have been causing a harmful effect, and I'm only going to scratch the surface because I'm pretty sure that there are way more things going on that we've been doing that have been causing climate change. But one of the main things have been plastic. I know a lot of you may already know this or may have an idea of this in mind, but plastic is one of the main things that have been causing climate change, especially because of the way people have been disposing of plastic. Not only has it been causing climate changes, but it also has been causing the death of many animals as well, because unfortunately, people have been disposing plastic out in the open, or especially in our oceans, and fishes and animals out in the wild, they don't know what plastic is. They don't know that it isn't good for them to eat it, so they eat it because they think that it's food. And unfortunately, they either start having health risk factors from it, or they can possibly die from it as well. Birds get caught up in the plastic net-like materials that may be tossed around as well. In addition to plastic, landfill waste has been an important impact on the climate as well. What is landfill waste? Landfill waste is when you throw out your trash, where does the trash go to? It goes to a big mountain of other trash that is obviously separated from the community, but it's still there. And unfortunately, it doesn't really decompose properly, especially with some of the items that may be tossed out. But the landfill waste creates a high level of methane gas and carbon dioxide, or CO2, which collides or actually creates, these two gases are greenhouse gases. So therefore, these greenhouse gases contribute to the global warming and especially climate change. And not a good impact, a very negative impact. In addition to landfill waste, there is also the situation of the waste of water. It is a fact that 2% of Earth's water is fresh water, and we have been wasting it. Me personally, I've recently learned that using water is like through a faucet or washing your hands or something like that. Where does the water go? It goes to a septic tank behind your house, or it goes to a treatment plant where it undergoes chemical procedures, and it undergoes procedures for it to remove anything that's in the water. But the point is that once the water is used, it is no longer good water. It's disgusting and nasty, and it's all filled with chemicals and bad things. So when we are using or wasting our water, when we have the faucet on and we're not using it, especially when we're brushing our teeth or something like that, all that water is being wasted. And keep in mind, only 2% of Earth's water is fresh water. You may think that there isn't anything that you can do to help resolve this problem, but you are wrong. A major thing that you can help, especially when it comes to plastic, is to reduce, reuse, and recycle. Actually, reduce, reuse, and recycle can be used for anything, especially to help with landfill waste. You don't wear any of the clothes that you wear, don't throw it out. Donate it, give it to somebody else. They will reuse it. And if not, they will find someone else who will want those clothes. Electronics, the same with electronics. Even if they do not work, somebody will want to take them because they have a part in there that they want, that they can reuse. Food, don't waste food. Give it to someone who's willing to eat it. Or someone who's grown hungry. And keep in mind, you wasting food isn't just you harming the planet, it's also you harming your pocket, because you're wasting money when you're wasting food, by the way. Just thought you should know that. As far as consumption of water and energy, don't leave the water running if you are not using it, especially when you're brushing your teeth, or if you're using the toilet and you have the shower on because you're about to hop in. Just wait until you're ready to hop in to turn the water on. Do not waste water. Like I said, only 2% of Earth's water is fresh, and we can't waste it. Now that I have gone into all the negatives about the environment and what we have been doing that's been impacting the environment in a negative way, you can make a change by volunteering. You can encourage your family members to change their lifestyles, to switch up their routine, recycle more. Because keep in mind, if you start, you can create a domino effect. Somebody will eventually follow you in your footsteps. And this is our earth, okay? This is our home. We need to take care of it as much as it takes care of us. I hope that you found this speech informative, and that it has inspired you to want to recycle and to want to take care of our earth more, because I'm not gonna lie, I learned a lot doing this speech. I do want to thank you for your time, and you enjoy the rest of your day.